Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. President. Reverend Thayer, Trish, the family historian, Chris Muno, and other members here at the head table, and distinguished members of the Thayer family. It is truly a great privilege for me to be here with you today and to welcome you home, because indeed this is your home. The first Thayers, as you know better than I, settled here in 1637, 1641, and have been a part of this community ever since, and we're very, very proud of that fact and very proud of the contribution that has been made by the Thayer family. For the benefit of those of you who have not grown up in New England, you might wonder where the title selectman came from, and so I just share that briefly with you because you don't find it in other parts of the country. When this area was settled in the 1600s, early 1600s, there was no formal government as such, but in actuality the minister of the local church, which generally was the Congregational Church, in fact appointed people or selected men to run the civil affairs of the town. And that's where the title comes from, which we still have in effect here today. And it was in 1695 that the colonial legislature formalized that and passed legislation which created our town governments and provided for the election of selectmen. Here in Braintree, I think I can say with some confidence, without having done detailed research, that over the generations many Thayers, I'm sure, have served as members of our Board of Selectmen. And it may be of some interest to you that the second President of the United States, John Adams, whose birth records are over here in our town hall, also served as a selectman here in the town of Braintree. So we have a very proud tradition, and the Thayer family is very much a part of that proud tradition. We have, of course, here Thayer Academy, which, and by the way, I've lived here all my life, and I grew up very close by. So Thayer Academy has always been a place that I've known very well. So we have Thayer here, we have the Thayer House across the street, and we have the Thayer Public Library, and they are just some of the more obvious representations of what the Thayer family has contributed to the town of Braintree. I think perhaps more significantly in many ways than the structures is the integrity that they have brought to this community and helped in building this community. We have grown enormously over the years, but notwithstanding that, we continue to be, I think, a very fine community, and we're again very, very pleased to welcome all of you home. And I would like at this time to offer a proclamation. Proclamation honoring the Thayer Families Association of Braintree. Whereas the membership and the Board of Directors of the Thayer Families Association will assemble on the grounds of Thayer Academy in Braintree, Massachusetts, to hold its annual reunion on Saturday, June 21, 1997, and whereas General Sylvanus Thayer is the most prestigious ancestor who founded Thayer Academy in Braintree, the Thayer School of Civil Engineering at Dartmouth College in New Hampshire, and who is notably referred to as the father of West Point United States Military Academy in New York. He is only one of the 50,000 Thayers from across America that this association was thereby founded. And whereas General Sylvanus Thayer was born in Braintree on June 9, 1785, in the Thayer House that now stands on Washington Street across from our town hall, and which is the headquarters of the Braintree Historical Society and listed in the National Historic Register. And whereas the town of Braintree will greet the many visitors who are descending onto the grounds of Thayer Academy as most welcome guests of this community to explore their Thayer lineage, which dates back to 1640 when they migrated from Thornbury, Gloucestershire, England, to America during the colonial period of this country. Now, therefore, we, the Board of Selectmen of the town of Braintree, join the Thayer Families Association in celebration and observance of its annual reunion by declaring the week ending June 22, 1997, as Thayer Week in the town of Braintree, dated this 21st day of June in the year of our Lord 1997, signed by the members of the board, Thomas J. Reynolds, Dorothy O. Nettleman, Carl R. Vitagliano, John W. Leroy, Jr., and James E. Sullivan. Welcome home. It's nice to have you with us.